Well, it was just a thought. Vicky and I are going to have a drink at the Blue Whale. Could you join us later?
No, I doubt it.
I'd like to find out how you make out.
Well, I'll try.
I think I've said this before. I know HIPAA wasn't a thing in the 60s, but still, please stop telling other people's medical records.
Dark shadows.
Well, hello. It is Joel Sharpton, one half of the Articulate Coven, and this is my watch of the original supernatural soap opera, Dark Shadows. We are rounding the week off with episode 245. I'm guessing this will be another Jason-heavy episode because we've left it dangling there with the wedding proposal. Oh, goodness. But I also think we'll probably see some Maggie and Barnabas in this episode. You can't leave that storyline out there too long. People are very invested in that, me chief among them. I do want to remind you, if you're watching these episodes on YouTube, you can get them early, ad-free, more often at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. All right, let's get into 245.
My name is Victoria Winters. Streaks of red, the color of blood, wash the sky that sets the western limits of Collinwood. It is as though the day were dying a horrible death, and the peace the sunset usually promises has failed to penetrate the darkness. The fear that the day could not disperse remains. An already mounting terror continues.
Yeah. All right. Back to the old house. I figured so when they showed it in the intro, but it's going to be Willie and Barnabas, and I'm assuming some Maggie.
You have as much to lose as I do. Please don't. Please.
I'm sorry, Willie. You must calm your nerves. The doctor will be here presently.
No. Please. Please.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm personally not that worried about the doctor finding something out. The doctor's talking about the active corpuscles. You know? I don't know. Good cold open though. Willie being scared of Barnabas is always pretty. That's pretty fun. I love it. Dr. Woodard.
You sure Willie's going to let you take a blood sample?
Well, Barnabas gave me his word. He said Willie was convinced that he had to cooperate.
Well, Barnabas convinced him before and it didn't work.
I know, but if Willie doesn't cooperate this time, he can be served with a court order. He could be charged, with harboring a dangerous disease. Same one Maggie had.
There's more to it than that.
Same one Maggie had. Y'all notice the doctor talking about her in the past tense there? Uh-oh.
There's more to Maggie's disappearance than a rare blood disease.
Well, of course there is. But my main concern at the moment is trying to understand what I saw in that blood sample. We might see it again in Willie's blood,
And if you do?
Well, if we do, we'll continue examining Willie. It's conceivable that we might be able to identify the disease precisely. And we could find out how he contracted it, where he contracted it. We might even be able to find out...
What? What, Dave?
No, I'd better not say that. I better stick to what I think is possible.
Come on, Dave, tell me. What?
Well, how could diagnosing a disease tell us who took Maggie from that hospital?
It could if it was a vampire, Doc. Is he hinting that he's seen something supernatural in the blood samples and he just won't come out and say it? I think that's what the show is hinting at. But I don't believe the doctor has actually seen anything. He mentioned the cell that he had never seen before, but it's just going to go over their heads. Nobody's going to believe him, right? Nothing's going to come of this.
Well, to be specific, could it have been caused by a wild or rabid dog or wolf?
Why?
Well, when Vicky was staying with Maggie, remember?
Yeah.
She said she
She heard dogs howling right outside of Maggie's door. Then when we went inside, we found those terrible gash marks in her neck.
None of the tests that were done on Maggie indicated that. Besides, Burke, listen, no dog or wolf got in this office and stole that blood sample. It was a man. A madman who didn't want us to get too close a look at those slides.
Okay. He went from saying what's possible, only saying what's possible, to jumping to a conclusion. I mean, we don't know because we didn't see anybody break in, but we know surely the break-in and the stealing of those slides has to be Barnabas based in some capacity. It's either Barnabas or Willie, right? But yeah, he just jumped from like just the events themselves to a pretty big supposition. There's something in this blood that tells me a person is trying to hide their trail.
Willie.
What?
Willie Loomis. Why didn't he want you to take a sample of his blood?
Now, listen, a lot of people are squeamish, even terrified of having blood taken from them.
I don't enjoy it. I'm not terrified of it, but I do not like it. It's not fun. Man, the last time that I had a serious blood draw was for a round of testing, and I had all the lab results ordered, and I went back to the technician to get the blood draw, and she was looking through the list of orders, and she goes, "Wow, they just draining you dry today, aren't they?" I was like, that is not an inspiring opening salvo, ma'am. Now I am terrified.
I'm sorry, Burke. I just can't see Willie Loomis as a possible suspect. Besides, to begin with, he wouldn't have had strength enough to do what was done to this office. Remember the bars on the window?
Even in a crazy state?
Even in a crazed condition.
I mean, you said madman. You said madman several times.
Well, it was just a thought. Vicky and I are going to have a drink at the Blue Whale. Could you join us later?
Oh, I doubt it.
I'd like to find out how you make out.
Well, I'll try.
I think I've said this before. I know HIPAA wasn't a thing in the 60s, but still, please stop telling other people's medical records.
I warn you, it's going to be pretty late.
Dave, this is not just idle curiosity. Unless we find out exactly what's going on, no one is safe. Every time I look at Vicky, I get scared. What if something happens to her?
Ba-bum. What if something happens to her? Our narrator changes a lot sooner than it actually does because they realize they owe Vicky money.
Do I have to? Now, Willie, look at it this way. This could, in some remote fashion, help Miss Evans. And it may help you. Now, unknown to yourself, you may have some very tragic malady.
Okay. I think maybe that was just Jonathan stumbling over the lines there a little bit, but the way that he managed that and made it seem like he was trying to process the language for it himself. What is it that I've given you, Willie? A very tragic malady. Man, he's so good. He's such a good actor.
Now, the doctor only wants to help.
Sit down, Willie. This'll just take a minute. Believe me, you're not going to miss the little drop of blood that I take from you. Now, give me a hand. All I need is the typical...
Look at Barnabas. Look at Barnabas. That's not creepy at all, sir.
Your finger.
Now, in a way, isn't that understandable? After all, blood is the life force. It reaches in to the deepest recesses of both the heart and the brain. It is the familiar of our complete being. To surrender even one drop of it is to suggest a partial surrender of one's utmost self.
Oh, it didn't hurt that much.
I shouldn't have let you do it. Come on.
Give me a hand now.
Now, you had no choice.
Come on.
Now, pour the doctor another drink.
Oh, really? No, thanks. I have to be getting back.
Oh, please, just a little. Willie?
Boy, he really didn't take any blood at all, did he? Like one slide's worth, maybe.
May I see the slide?
Oh, yes, of course. There isn't much to see unless it's under a microscope. Just hold it on the side.
Thank you. It's like a delicate little flower painted on glass.
Yes, even under the microscope, it has a certain beauty. The intricate structure of the cells and great variety of color and shadings.
Yes.
I guess some of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen in my life have been microscopic views of hideous malignancies.
You should travel more, Doc. See the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon really it's spectacular right here in the United States. Lots to see at home. But also, you could travel to Barnabas's old stomping grounds, supposedly, England. Lots of fun stuff to see there, too. I went to Rome once, about 20 years ago. It was really nice.
If we can find out where and how Willie contracted the disease, if we could even prove some connection between Maggie Evans and Willie.
But you don't really suspect that Willie's involved, do you?
No, not really. But if the blood sample showed some marked similarity, well, obviously we'd have to go on looking for other connections. We'd have to look very carefully.
Okay, the doctor has been hinting that maybe there was someone to point to with all of this, but that's the first time there's been any indication that maybe he knew who that someone was.
If man is the proper term one should use to describe him.
Oh, and what term would you suggest?
I don't know. Beast, maybe. Although a beast would never do the things that are being done. No, it's the peculiar magnificence of the human spirit that's required to provide the potential for such corruption.
Yes, I know what you mean. Whoever he is, he must certainly be, at one and the same time, more than a man and less than a man.
You seem almost sorry for him.
Sorry? No, I'm not sorry. The truth is, I loathe him. I loathe him very, very deeply.
He's talking about himself, folks. He's talking about himself. It's self-loathing. Self-loathing vampires was going to be the name of this YouTube channel, actually. And I decided that Articulate Coven was better.
You sure you don't want to dance?
Thanks.
Burke. Dadgummit Devlin. Really, Burke? You sure you don't want to dance? I mean, I don't know. I guess what else is there to do, right? In 1966, 1967? We're in 67 by now.
We have the whole dance floor to ourselves.
Burke, I just can't forget that night that I was with Maggie and heard the dogs howling and went to call you, and then when I tried to get back into it...
Okay, let's just try to forget about it.
Well, I just can't forget those gashes on her neck.
Vicky, stop it. Now, come on, we agreed to forget about it for a change.
I mean, you were just at the doctor's office earlier today, Burke. You haven't forgotten about it. Don't be condescending to your lady.
You're right.
Which, by the way, I guess they're dating now. I mean, they've seen each other a few times, but they're seeing each other all the time currently.
Maybe we should dance.
Good idea. What is it?
Listen.
What?
Didn't you hear anything? No?
What is it?
It's probably nothing.
Well, you must have heard something.
In the distance. Far away. Oh, Brooke, every time I hear it, it frightens me so much.
What?
A dog howling.
I didn't hear anything.
I probably didn't either.
And even if you did, what difference does it make?
You didn't hear it the night that Maggie was attacked.
Vicky, there are always some dogs raising a ruckus on the farms outside of town.
I know.
And there's no need to get upset every time you hear a dog barking down the road.
I guess I was just being very silly.
No.
No, you weren't being very silly. There were a pack of seemingly rabid wolves, not dogs, at the door of the bedroom that your sick friend was convalescing in. You ran to call Burke to help you. The door magically slammed shut, and your friend disappeared. You were not being silly.
Oh, of course you weren't. I guess we all are a little scared about something or other.
Why don't you play some more music?
Sure thing.
Something good and loud.
No, not a chance. This is going to be soft and soothing.
Just in time for the doctor to come in.
And you're going to listen to it. And you're not going to hear anything. You're going to dance with me, and you're not going to think about anything but that. Come on. It's just an old mutt howling. Come on, relax.
You brought that on yourself, Burke. Okay, I wondered earlier when Burke was like, oh, the doc's going to stop by. I'm like, he hadn't looked at the slide yet. He took the sample, but he wasn't able to see it yet because he didn't take his microscope with him. Now, the other day when he was looking through the microscope, didn't he also have his glasses on?
I don't understand. If you're so worried I'll betray, why did you let him take my blood? Why?
Oh, Willie, you have so little faith in me, don't you?
Faith?
Did you really think that I would betray you?
What?
Did you think that I would be more unloyal to you than you are to me?
I am loyal.
And you think that I am not?
I only know you let him take my blood.
Yes, I let him take the blood.
What's that?
A delicate flower painted on glass.
You switched the slides. You changed them.
You forgot that I paid a visit a few days ago to a doctor's office. Any number of innocuous blood slides were made available to me at that time.
And the doctor, he won't find anything?
Let's say he won't find anything very important.
And they won't come after me.
Did you think that I would let them come after you?
I gotta say, I feel sheepish here. I didn't see Barnabas getting around it that way. He literally held it up. I should have been like, close-up magic. Sleight of hand, right? I absolutely should have read that was the way that he did it.
No, I knew you wouldn't let anything happen to me.
You knew nothing of the kind.
Yes, I did. I knew you'd protect me.
No, you didn't. You didn't know it then, and you don't know it now.
What?
I protected you then. I may again. And then again, I may not.
Oh, no, you will. I know you will.
We shall see. We shall see.
I mean,
You didn't see any...
oh boy, the doc did go back to the bar. Wow. Willie should know that Barnabas will protect himself. So as often as Barnabas's goals are aligned with Willie's, life continuing for what it is, then he's probably fine.
had a feeling that I was watching some unholy union going on in Maggie's veins.
Unholy union?
This substance, do you have any idea what it was?
No, that's what I wanted to find out.
Don't you have any idea at all?
Well, yes.
What is it?
Vicky, all I can tell you is that it was something completely foreign. It was as if Maggie were accepting into her blood something inhuman. What it is, we'll never know now.
Wonder what makes those dogs go crazy so much lately, huh? Why have the dogs gotten so crazy lately? That's sort of inhuman. That's sort of unnatural. They're so close. All right. We did not get much Jason McGuire in that one. We got a lot of Barnabas Collins, though, and I like that. Willie, really good performance from John Carlin in this one. Okay, folks, another week in the books. 246 is up next, and if you're a YouTube viewer, you can get it earlier, ad-free, more often. Always at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. We are, if you're watching this on Patreon, we're wrapping up our Vampire Lestat coverage over the next week or two. If you're watching these on YouTube, we're muo ahead of that. However, we're going to be talking about Haunting of Hill House this fall. We're going to be talking about Carrie this fall over on our sister's show, Flan Again, about the works of Mike Flanagan. So go check that out too. And of course, you can get it early and ad-free at articulatecoven.com/join. All right. Stay tuned, folks. I'll be back soon with episode 246 of Dark Shadows here on the Articulate Coven.